Mic check 1 2 1 2.
What it be like in the hood, sipping great juice in the own hood, and it is your boy Bayside here. And today we are talking about men's mental health. This is a new podcast that we are starting that I'm going to be streaming live on my YouTube because I already do some things other places and I don't want too much stuff to be mixed up. So if you want to watch it live and uncut, raw, it's going to be on my two YouTube right now. But yeah, let's get started. Basically, we started a podcast because we talk our asses off sometimes, and the conversations lead to nowhere and everywhere at the same time. So,
And it's a difference.
yeah, and then the podcast is called "It's a Difference." The reason we can never mind because I think that'll just come in that when it's time for that to come in.
Because, don't do it. All right, not yet.
But yeah, as far as men's mental health, I feel as though to start this off, I feel like men's mental health is important. I feel like I joked about the month or whatever the case may be, especially last year or like when it first started coming around or whatever the case may be. And I joked it real bad this year when it came around. And that probably wasn't a cool thing to do because even my mental health is fucked up to some extent or like not okay to some extent, you know what I'm saying? So like and I feel like I went through some recent revelations and everything. So because of that, I wanna first off apologize because it's not a joke, first off. Like some men really can't handle it. Some men really can't like strive through the day or strive through so long that at some point they give out. You know what I'm saying? Your gas tank get empty. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how we have so many suicides and everything like that. So um, that I just want to say first off. But secondly, I want to say like when it comes to being a man, the whole point is for us to like be strong. You know what I'm saying? The whole point is for us to like be able to stand, whether it's on our own or with a woman or whatever the case may be. So I feel like as far as men's mental health goes, if you're a man and you're going through something, no matter what you're going through, like you have to find a way to get through it. Like you have to find a way to focus. You have to find a way to put your energy into something that you know is good. Put your energy into something that's for you. Put your energy into something that you know like is gonna make you a better man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always something around the corner. There's always somebody like behind you, even if you don't understand who's in your corner. God always puts people in your corner to help you. Like God always, the universe always works like that. The way it's gonna come together. You just have to watch what you do. And most men I think don't understand that. Like a lot of times we put ourselves in the predicaments that we be in. Like, don't get me wrong, life does happen to everybody, but a lot of the times it's the things that we did to set in motion the curve events that happen that have us feeling the way that we do, or the fact that everything be on our back. First off, being a black man in America is hard already. You feel what I'm saying? Like you when you born, it's fucked up. When you born, it's kind of like damn, what the fuck? You feel what I'm saying? You gonna get profiled automatically. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you just gotta work through those stereotypes. And I feel like everybody gets stereotyped, whether you black, white, Asian, whatever. Everybody gets stereotyped. You feel what I'm saying? But like as far as being a black man in America, being a black man in America with a messed up mindset, like you just gotta focus and push yourself and try hard to not lead into temptation, not lead into like, giving up or doing drugs or getting caught up on a woman and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta fight through stuff like that. Stuff like that is and it's hard. You get what I'm saying? Like even myself, like recently found myself caught up on a woman. Recently found myself stuck on a woman where I can't move a certain way. You get what I'm saying? Because the what we want shared is not what it was. You feel what I'm saying? It's not what it is no more. You get what I'm saying? So going through that and then so many changes come with that. You feel what I'm saying? Life altering changes come with that. So much stuff is on my mind already with me being who I am, already with, fighting through the stuff that I fight through on a daily, you feel what I'm saying? With, whatever it may be, because everybody has stuff that they go through. And that's my whole point of when you're a man, it's your job to fight through it. So men's mental health month is very important, definitely. But I think men should definitely also man up. Men definitely like, yeah, brother, I'm here for you. Yeah, brother, I'm here for you. Of course, especially if you can't stand on your own. But like, try hard to stand on your own. You feel what I'm saying? Every man should try to be an alpha male. Like that's really how I feel. Every man should strive to like solve problems. You feel me? Be there for your family. You feel me? Stand up, take charge. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like every man should at least try uh to go for that. And that's all I have to say on that for right now.
I have 1,000 thoughts. The first things I was thinking about was, of course, I'm not a man, so I can't even speak, in that perspective, in that light, because I've never experienced being a man. I've experienced dealing with mental health, but not being a man. It's a difference. And I feel like, as a female, I have to be understanding of that. I have to know the difference. I have to know the similarities, and
This is
and be
water.
be respectful that there is a difference. You feel me? Like what I have to go through and deal with is not going to look the same as it is from a male's perspective. And I'm thinking about all of the examples of males around me, like he said, that have committed suicide. Um, two people I'm thinking about in particular. One of them was a young boy, and the other one was, I think he was late teens, but definitely not even 20 yet. So super super young, and they felt like they had to make that decision at those ages. So imagine somebody who's lived even longer and been dealing with stuff even longer. Um, I try to be supportive personally, but still everybody's experiences is different. Um, and definitely, like he said, being a black male is a whole nother thing. Like that started making me think about the book. I forgot what the book is called. It's called the Willie Lynch something. But the book is talking about how somebody wrote out how they're going to break up the black household and the black family and the black standard, basically, by making the male not be dominant and breaking them down mentally and physically, but mainly mentally, because your physical can be weak. If your mental is weak, then that's where they really get you. So this has been a systematic thing as well. Not even just what the individual is going through, but it's systemically. I think that's how you say it.
Don't ask me, nigga.
It's been systemically passed down through generations and generations for the black male to fail, um, mentally, spiritually, all the things that you can't see. But even outside of suicide, like I know a person who deals with like what's it called, like schizophrenia and hallucinations and stuff, where what they are literally experiencing might not be happening to everybody else, but what they're experiencing seems very very real, which can be very very scary. And the males are not supposed to be afraid. Um, they're supposed to be able to handle everything and anything. And I think we need to pay attention to that, like how much we're putting on the males around us plate, and understanding how to support them and letting them lead and giving them breaks. Mother freakers.
That was not on purpose. I apologize. I
And
apologize.
giving them breaks and support. Um yeah, I think it needs to be a lot more than a month. I think people need to take it a lot more serious. Um I know a lot of times males say, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm gonna push through, but they really on their last, they really holding on by a thread. And yeah, all our topics not gonna be like super super serious. Like sometimes we're gonna be geeking on here, but I definitely think this was a good one to start with. Um, even down to like, since we in Pride Month, even down to the way we speak to others about their sexuality and their beliefs and different stuff like that. I think it needs to be um respected more. Like people's life choices, if it don't have nothing to do with you, if it's not harming you, then I feel like it should be left alone to an extent. We live in a generation now where somebody crying on the internet, like I forgot who that was, and I don't even want to bring them up because it's like that's exactly the point. We watch a male cry on the internet and we make fun of it, or they going through something and we make fun of it as if they weak for crying. But it's like no, all of us are made to cry at some point, and however often we need to, and deal with different emotions. Like males are supposed to be expected to be emotionless, and it's definitely not fair on that spectrum for sure. Definitely not fair, and I think we need to bring a lot more attention to it and respect it a lot more.
I feel like when it comes to it, sometimes the male figure in America, as we said, the male figure in America was built to it was built to be broken. You know what I'm saying? It was built to be broken. So you got to be stronger. You get what I'm saying? My favorite, one of my favorite superheroes is Batman, and because of his willpower, Batman is so strong that like even though he don't got no powers, he get through shit. You get what I'm saying? Like or Green Lantern, you feel what I'm saying? Green Lantern, like their willpower is the whole point of their power. You get what I'm saying? Like that's the only way it's gonna work. Like your will has to be strong. Like I lost my father when I would say about 10 years old, and that's hard on a young man, you know what I'm saying? Like especially growing up. And I had just turned 9, actually. You feel me? I was low key 8 when he died. I had just turned 9, like because he died on New Year's. My birthday's in February, so like think about that. Like that's every New Year's I have to think about that. You get what I'm saying? And then my birthday is literally a month after that. You get what I'm saying? So that's something like that that makes somebody not want to celebrate their birthday. I know because I go through that at times. So it's to make somebody like hate Christmas time or hate, you know what I'm saying? So like you go through that, but like you have to find ways to push through that. You have to find ways to be stronger. You have to find ways to like, stand up and be a better person. You have to find ways to like not let life put you down so bad to the point where you do commit suicide and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that shit is easy. Hell no. Like if I'm being honest, I was just crying recently over some stuff that I couldn't get over. And I'm talking about to myself. You feel me? In a room, in the dark, all that. So I get it. You feel what I'm saying? But you have to push through that. I still woke up the next day and it was time. All right, well, I got to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Like express myself, call who I have to, talk to who I have to get it out, and then you got to move. Like the black male at one point in time was so strong and willpower was so strong that even other ethnicities looked at us, you get what I'm saying, for like certain shit and things like that. You feel me? So it need to get back to that to where we're so strong, we're so outstanding that like, it's nothing that, really can hurt us. You feel what I'm saying? And mental health is definitely a big thing because back in the slavery days and positive buck breaking and stuff like that, all that stuff was meant to make a black man like, demasculate, not think at all. You feel what I'm saying? But we gotta stop letting women take over first off. And it's not like they want to take over. We let them do it. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not like oh yeah, nah. You feel me? It's kind of like we kind of handing it to them on a silver platter at this point because like men don't try. You get what I'm saying? Like a man doesn't, open the door for a woman no more, or want to take a woman on a date, or give a woman flowers. You feel what I'm saying? Stuff like that. A man wants to be taken on himself. You feel what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You feel me? Weird shit, saying weird shit like, "Oh, I'm the prize" and shit like that. Which don't get me wrong. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you do make money. Yeah, you are like at some point you should be respected and stuff like that. But don't act like a female. That's the problem now. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like we gotta I don't know, we gotta stand up. We gotta be stronger. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you definitely a king and you should be respected and treated as such. You know what I'm saying? But like don't act like a snobby ass king. You feel what I'm saying? Don't act like a European ass king. I'm sorry, I was trying not to say that. But like you feel what I'm saying? Like don't do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like and I ain't talking about like a new anything. I'm just talking about the old back in the day, snobby ass, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be that. You feel what I'm saying? Be a man. You feel what I'm saying about yours. You feel me? And I feel like everything will be okay. But I do get, like I said, it's harder than that. It's harder than just be a man. It's harder than just have the willpower. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you have to find stuff that like you can push through, find stuff that's in you that's gonna make it easy for you. You get what I'm saying? Like for me, it definitely was like my kids. My kids are one thing that like push me every day. You feel me? My daughter, loves to watch my Pokemon videos. Because of that, I open up Pokemon packs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I have other reasons for doing it. Yeah, I love Pokemon. Yeah, I've been wanting to doing and stuff like that. But it was the fact that when she misses me, when she wants to see me, that's what she asks to be turned on. That's what she goes to. You know what I'm saying? So why not put more content for her? You get what I'm saying? Because that's what she'll have. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it'd be nice to make money off of it. It'd be nice to go somewhere with it. But if I don't, it's cool because, like I said, I'm doing this for her. You get what I'm saying? Well, I'm doing it for my daughter's period, but it's one specifically that always asks to watch my videos and stuff. So it's just things like that. You got to find things that help you push. Find things as a man to help you, get through it. Because another thing that and then this is probably a hot take on the men's mental health month. But another thing I think men don't really think about is that women go through a lot of shit too. You get what I'm saying? Like women deal with a lot of shit too. You get what I'm saying? You gotta think about it like when they born into this world, they born and stalked at birth. You get what I'm saying? Like they born into certain men that are pedophiles from the moment your daughter's like 2 or 3 is a man looking at her, which is disgusting at some point. You get what I'm saying? Like it's stuff like that. Like women have to go through that their whole lives. It's women who go to work every day and they have a men actually stalk them. It's women who go to work every day who aren't on Instagram popping pussy or whatever the case may be, who still have guys like saying disrespectful stuff and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like what you deserve is what you deserve, and take that how you want it. But like when you know what you're doing, when you know what I'm saying, walk in a straight line, you get what I'm saying, like, and it's always going to be stuff coming at you. It's always going to be stuff trying to cloud your mind, stuff trying to stop you from, doing whatever God put you on this planet to do. So you have to be stronger to complete your mission. You get what I'm saying, like whatever your mission is. You know what I'm saying. Don't check out. You get what I'm saying? That's my point. Don't check out. Whatever you gotta do, don't check out. You get what I'm saying? Like a mental hospital ain't no better either. So I ain't saying go there. But just don't check out. You feel what I'm saying? Suicide is something that I think we should stop. And it's something that like we should all put like some type of step forward, to try to help that, like so. If you see somebody and you know somebody who's going through something, or you know what I'm saying, just tell them that you love them. Even if you see somebody and they're not going through something, you feel what I'm saying, tell them that you love them. You're like your closest guy to you, your best friend, your homeboy. Like call him, tell him that you love him. Tell him like, yo, bro, you good? You feel what I'm saying? He might call you gay, but tell him like, man, yeah, I'm just checking on you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you feel me, my nigga? Like, just making sure you good. You feel me? Like, so that's really how it got to be. Like I said, men have to be stronger. Men have to mentally push themselves to me. And like I said, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but like to me, that's what's important. You feel me? Like I go through stuff every day, and I'm no nothing special. It's people who go through worse shit than me. It's men who go through worse shit than me. Like you get what I'm saying? Like, and they still push through it. You feel what I'm saying? They find whatever reason it is, whether it's Allah or the Prophet Muhammad or Jesus Christ, or you know what I'm saying, like Buddha, or you know what I'm saying, whatever it is to you, you get what I'm saying. You gotta find that, and hold on to that. And I feel like God is definitely um one of the things that you should hold on to. And I'm not saying religion per se, but if you can find some type of religion or some type of something to hold on to, you feel me, something to give you hope, something to make you push, then you'll be good. That's why so many men love anime. You're gonna say so many weird guys love anime and stuff, because like a lot of protagonists cling on to hope, and hope is what get them through a lot of the stuff that they go through, no matter what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's Naruto or Asta or whoever, you get what I'm saying? They have hope, and hope is what pushes them through. But it's not just hope. They have hope and they work hard. You get what I'm saying? They work out, or they train, or they fight, or you get what I'm saying? They get experience. They do stuff to change their position. Like you can't just sit there and cry in a puddle and expect stuff to change. Like you have to push. You have to be stronger. That's what I mean by like have a willpower to do better. Have a willpower to push as hard as you can push. So that's how I feel about that.
Support, ladies, females, brothers, the people, especially if you noticing these things. Support. Um, uh, what else was I going to say? It was something specific that you said that. Oh, I just back to the whole thing about this is systemic, um, for males to even with the gay agenda. Once again, I do feel like it's a lot of systemic things going on where um, the idea of who a male is supposed to be, or who a man is supposed to be, it's not really set in stone. And It's for multiple reasons, whether it's the examples that you would have in your family, whether it be a parent is passed or a parent is in jail or dealing with their own mental health, or they deal with drugs, or they dealt with abuse, or so many things you can name that will have them not being the best man that they can be, so that they can lead by example and that they can pass down what it means to be a man. A man can't teach a woman how to be a man, and a woman can't teach a man how to be a woman. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's a whole nother topic if y'all want to debate and talk about that. But at the end of the day, the foundation of what a man is supposed to be. If there is no foundation anymore, then what are we working with? Now everybody is going every which way, and we got a lot more conflict than examples, and a lot more conflict than support, and a lot more conflict than people saying, "Yo, you know that's not right." You know, keep holding people accountable, whether that's that's not right because they doing something that they don't have no business doing, or that's not right because they not taking care of themselves. Like sometimes it's just about self care, and sometimes it's about somebody going in the wrong direction. And if we don't have any particular direction to point people in, men in specifically right now is the topic, then everybody's going to be going in all different types of directions in this which way and that way. And instead of making the progress that we need to make, or shaping our men ourselves into our families, uh, our finances, our work, all of that stuff ties into it. Instead of being able to shape that stuff, everybody is being shaped in all different kinds of things. And when you look at the next person, especially now in this age of technology, you saying, "Why is my life going like this and their life is going like that?" But they showing you all the pretty stuff, and they telling you that this is what being a man looks like, and that's not how your life is shaped out to be. It can be
Hard. That should
mentally
have break you
draining.
down. Yeah, that should
Yeah.
have break you down.
So there's so many elements to it, but one of the most important things to understand is you can't tell a man how to be a man if you're not a man. Um, the first thing to do is ask where do they need help in instead of telling them how to do it. I think that's a big, big, big thing. Now, of course, a lot of the stuff that we saying is not 100% for every situation, but for the majority of the stuff that we experiencing now, I think support is one of the biggest things. Knowing how to support a man. And sometimes supporting a man is following their lead, because a lot of times guys don't learn from somebody else saying something to them. They learn from experience. So if you go to the back of the line and you follow our leaders, I feel like letting them go ahead and do what they got to do and learn by living it or experiencing it, and still being right there when it's time for them to go come home or whatever the case may be. I feel like they can learn what they need to learn in real life. And it's only so many times you can keep doing something the wrong way before you realize, all right, that ain't work. Let me try this. But you got to be around for the first, second, fourth, fifth time as they figuring it out. And if you can't be around for that, don't be a downer. Move away. Maybe that's not the male for you, or the man for you, or the brother for you, or the father for you, or whatever the case may be. But uh, definitely let the natural born leaders lead, and you know support where they need to be supported and how they need to be supported, and understand that it's going to be trials and tribulations that go with it.
I do agree, and I think one of the things is even other than the foundation, a man, you should know how to lead. You get what I'm saying? Like, make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you feel me. You leading by a good example, not just trying to lead just to say that you're doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure that and it is gonna be trials and tribulations and stuff like that. It is gonna be times to like, where shit ain't gonna work out. And support is
Stop at 30 minutes anyway.
stop at 30 minutes. And support is distant though. Support
Okay,
is support is which is why
I
made
can start
sure.
it back. I'm about to say you want to start this one back up.
If that's what you want to do, but that's why I made sure I had this one too. Just you feel what I'm saying? Technical difficulties. That's why we
Oh,
got
that's
multiple
cool.
cameras.
That's
What was I saying? As far as being a man and leading, you should also know how to lead. You feel what I'm saying? Don't try to lead and not know what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't keep taking the wrong steps and dragging people with you. You get me? Like, you feel me? If you know you're taking the wrong steps, you need to take your time back and take a step back and figure it on your own. Because a good support system, a good support system is cool. But like, you gotta. A friend told me one time, like, you got to bring your own atmosphere to shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to stand on your own, no matter where you at, no matter what crowd you in, no matter what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? You got to bring your own atmosphere, bring your own energy. You feel what I'm saying? And as a man, I feel like a lot of men got to embody that. You get what I'm saying? Bring your own atmosphere to shit. Even if you don't have support, you got to be able to support yourself, even if it seems like that nobody around you is supporting you. And another thing, as far as being a man, and I can speak for me having this issue myself, is make sure you're paying attention to who's in your corner. Make sure you're paying attention to who's actually helping you. You get what I'm saying? Because in your head, you're probably thinking like, damn, it's nobody helping me. Damn, it's nobody on my side the whole time. It really is people on your side. It really is people helping you. You get what I'm saying? You have to push harder. You get what I'm saying? You have to make sure that you're paying attention to who's around you, who's actually in your corner, who's actually like, damn, when you needed that one little $5, who gave you that one little $5 every single time up until they couldn't no more. You get what I'm saying? Damn, who like really helped you when you was like calling like, damn, I ain't had nobody to help me move this shit, but they helped me move this shit. You get what I'm saying? The damn, I just got put out and I ain't had nowhere to go, but this person let me stay with them. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of the times, I feel like sometimes uh men abuse the people who actually are there beside us, who actually help us without realizing. I mean, people are uh fault at that period. You get what I'm saying? That's not just a man thing. You feel what I'm saying? So I ain't bashing. I am man. So I ain't damn sure I ain't bashing man nothing. But you gotta make sure you're paying attention. You feel me? You gotta make sure you doing what you're supposed to. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, speaking from experience, you feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta make sure you're standing by who's standing by you. You get what I'm saying? And don't let outside forces like cloud your mind and make you change who you feel like is by your side. You know what I'm saying? I didn't realize you had the other shit back on. But
yeah, I was about to say, I
don't,
definitely think we should put it.
yeah, I definitely forgot about that. I not like the different angles,
down.
honestly.
No, the different angles is cool.
I do like different angles, honestly. But yeah, I think we'll get more cameras eventually. But
Type shit.
later on,
Yeah,
just jump off. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, point is like you gotta bring your own atmosphere to shit. And a support system is definitely cool, but make sure you're paying attention to who's in your corner. Make sure you're paying attention to who your support system is. Make sure if you're going to lead, you know how to lead. You're not just leading and fumbling around in the dark. And if you do know you're fumbling around in the dark, take time back and figure shit out. And if you have to do that, start bringing your own atmosphere. You feel me? Start bringing your own atmosphere. Whatever you got to put on you to make you push. I wear this headband every fucking day. You get what I'm saying? Because it really gives me power. You get what I'm saying? I feel like I grew up without a dad most of the time. I had like a few father figures. I had like a few people who I looked up who like taught me some shit as far as like men that I have taken shit from, but I've also like been hurt by those same people. You get what I'm saying? Like on some man to man shit where I looked at a nigga and thought like, damn, I never thought you'd do me like that. You supposed to be my man. So you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But pay attention to who's in your corner. You get what I'm saying? Like, and another thing is life happens to everybody. I feel like a lot of people need to understand that too. You feel what I'm saying? Life happens to all of us. Everybody's going through something. Everybody's, you feel what I'm saying? It's six people right now, probably around the corner from here, that definitely thought about killing themselves today. You get what I'm saying? Like, so everybody's going through something. Everybody, you feel what I'm saying? You gotta work through it. You feel me? Like, there's no excuse for anybody. You get what I'm saying? In my book, you feel what I'm saying? Like I said, not saying that it's not hard or whatever, but yeah, you gotta push through and do what you gotta do.
Yeah, more life.
We
That
is at 30
started.
minutes now on my shit.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I was setting up a little bit, but yeah, more life. It's definitely like I said, a couple examples of people who like the kids nowadays call it crashing out, but it's a. I got examples of people who crashed out and that I know. You know what I'm saying? That didn't make the right decisions, and some of it was sporadic, and some of it was like slow, and it's like you saw it happening, but the person got to want to be helped. The person got to be aware that they going in the wrong path too. So, I don't know. Sometimes I'll be down on myself. Like, am I not being supportive enough to this person or that person? But sometimes people, you're not the person that's able to help them in the way that they need to be helped. You know what I'm saying? Or they it seems like they crying for help, but what you putting out there for them is not working. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get down on yourself. Just once again, like I say, you gotta always be in the background, be supportive, always wish them good. You know what I'm saying? But for the people that felt like they had to give up, that I know of, uh, or the people that I'm speaking to right now that feel like they don't have nothing more to give or it's too hard. I just want to say that every day and every experience and every opportunity that I have, when I actually sit back and think about it, I'm like, life isn't so bad. You feel me? Life really isn't so bad. You have ups and downs. And I think we focus a lot more on the downs. I think we're a lot more emotional about the downs, but we got to be a lot more grateful about the ups than we really are. And I think that goes for everybody. But yeah, sometimes it's a lot of weight on our shoulders and our chest and our back. But we gotta lift them knees up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fucking great.
We gotta lift them knees up and keep on pushing. You feel me? Because there's so much more journey to go. And there's so many people that you don't realize how much they love you. And you can't figure that out if you're gone. It might not be loud and clear, but I promise you, everybody has somebody that loves them dearly, 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 dearly. So I hope that people stick around enough to know that, at least, to know who those people are, to experience life with those people and experience it for yourself. You owe it to yourself. You are loved. I don't know what else.
And I think that might be about it because we don't want to make it too long. But
Yeah,
next podcast or next time we talk alive or whatever you want to call it. A, it's a difference. B,
it's
we
a
want to make sure that
difference.
a topic that I think I want to touch on is Men's Mental Health Month being in the same month as Pride Month. And I think that's going to be a real hot topic.
Agreed.
So if you could like, share, comment, do whatever, even
subscribe,
if you just click this last little fucking part,
follow all the pages,
whatever, you feel me?
Stay tuned
because that's definitely going to be a hot topic. I feel like, and I want people to engage. That's why I have it live on YouTube. So if you want to join the chat or join the talk, you definitely can. It's open, So
yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, definitely stay tuned.
We're gonna look back on this video a while from now. Setup gonna be completely different. Our vibes and styles probably gonna be a little bit different. And we're gonna be glad we did this one, even though this one is like way too serious for what the vibe of the channel was gonna be for the majority. But I definitely think it was a good topic, especially with like what you was telling me about.
It was supposed to be some funny shit, but like the whole men's mental health thing, I think it was, like I said, I just recently went through some revelations of myself, so I think it was meant for me to do things the way that I'm doing things now. As I said, you gotta keep pushing. I'm not just telling y'all, oh, keep pushing, da 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 da. Like, I'm not a man who hasn't gone through stuff, or a man who hasn't experienced extreme depression to the point where I wake up and realize, like, damn, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You feel me? I don't know where the fuck I'm at right now. You feel me? So I definitely get it. But keep pushing, and God loves you, and somebody else out there loves you. Like Hershey said, you know what I'm saying?
We love you.
Yeah, keep on doing your thing. I love some of y'all.
Oh wow!
I don't love all of y'all. I love
I
gotta see y'all actions. I gotta see y'all actions.
I love all of you.
I love actions. I love
all of you. But that don't mean
if you're a bad person, I don't love you. I'm sorry.
I love all of you.
I might fuck with you,
but that don't mean that you don't need the shit smacked out of you.
So because you ain't shit, you gonna be funny as fuck.
I can love smack the shit out of you, or I can just straight smack the shit out of you.
But yeah,
whichever one you want. But I love you all, and any of you motherfuckers can get smacked.
I'm dead.
If you need to get smacked, I'm not gonna smack you if you don't need to get smacked. If
I
you need to
just
get
don't
the
love
shit
you
smacked
all.
out you, I love you all.
I just don't. I'm just keeping it.
I
real.
got enough space in my heart for you all.
I do not have that. I really don't.
Some of you motherfuckers.
I really
see
don't
the
got that.
motherfuckers that he's talking about. The motherfuckers that he's talking about, they get way more smacks than the average motherfucker. That's the difference.
I don't get that. I don't get that at all. But the majority of you, I have love for you. And once again, follow all channels. We're gonna end it right here. And the next topic is gonna be Men's Mental Health Month being on the same month as Pride Month,
which is just
insane. If you ask me, I feel like it's an insult to men, and I'm gonna leave it right there. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Hot take it right there.
I ain't even. All right. Next time.